She Loves Me is a Broadway musical that premiered in 1963. This July, we have the opportunity to be the first Black cast, all Black cast, first African cast doing it in Kampala. We wanted something that is fun and easy, has themes that we resonate with, like love. But for Yenze, it's the first full production. We've been having mini skits during our classes, but we thought Kampala needs to know us, and what a better way to do it, to introduce ourselves to the community than putting on a full production that is fun and light.
Are you looking for a job?
I guess you could call it that.
Hi, my name is Andrew Joel Amanye, and I am playing the role of George Nowack in the play She Loves Me. He is a very introverted being who only talks to Sipos, and currently is writing to an anonymous person through a Lonely Hearts Club, and we've been writing for a while, and it's very exciting to meet her.
I think Amalia and I are both emotional. I'm very emotional. I'm a Pisces. But she is a lot more naive than me, and she's a lot more of a hopeless romantic than me. I would never wait 2 hours for a man in a restaurant. If he was 2 hours late, I would have left by then. But it's nice to kind of look at, or try to look at, life and situations through the lens of someone who's so different from you, or a character that's so different from you in very specific ways. I'm really enjoying playing her. She is very challenging. This is probably the hardest role I've ever had to do in a musical. Very vocally demanding. This role is making me access parts of my voice that I maybe don't normally use, or I kind of shy away from. So that's good. So my voice is really growing from doing this.
My journey into transitioning from Kenneth Mugabe to Mr. Maraczek. I am still transitioning, don't get me wrong. However, it's a learning process, because you have to forget Kenneth Mugabe and then understand who Maraczek is, the perfumery. When was the perfumery? How is the perfumery? What is missing from the perfumery? Where is the perfumery? At what time is that perfumery? And who are there's a lot. And the director has been so, what's the word? So lenient, I would say. So, Gendampo, relax. Very helpful. And I'm truly grateful. And also even, I thought Nyimba, 927, my goodness. Sinabi Nyimba, I'm telling you.
Miss Rita, she's quite interesting. She's a lady that has been around. She's sexy, she's fun, let's say, she's like a light, like a carefree. When I'm thinking about her and I'm thinking about different animals, I see a butterfly just flying around and all. She's like a flower, if I'm to describe her as a plant. She's just there, beautiful, sexy. She's the one that breaks the rules mostly, I feel like, in the show, yeah. When I'm getting into the character, first of all, I first talk to myself and call myself Ilona and take away any Camilla thoughts. But then also there is a secret dance move I do. So I usually run to the washrooms before we start and do that in the mirror, then come. But also sometimes, sometimes you as a person come in while you're working as a character. So there are specific things, movements, even with walks that I tend to do to remind me, no, you're not Camilla, you're this person and this person does this, and it most times helps me get back into being Ilona.
Kodaly is, he's a player. Yeah, he's a player. And he's literally a proud guy. He's in his own world at the end of the day. Even in the shop, he's all about looking handsome, amazing and awesome and all that. So he's literally filled with himself, and there's other women. Like, how players be, so that is just him. It's all about glamour, looking good, smelling good, and of course having these beautiful women around him. The funny thing is that Miguel is a very humble, down-to-earth, shy guy, to be honest. And when you look at Kodaly, he is the literal opposite, because he's everywhere. He's up there. He's literally a showy. He wants everybody to see him. You can even see it in the way he walks, the way he does his thing. And it's literally different from Miguel, because Miguel is just, humble, innocent and all that. So at the end of the day, it's just crazy how I get to transition into him, because now I have to get out of my shell of being low and down to earth, and then snapping into someone who's proud, who's up and about, who wants to be seen and doing all those things. Yeah, so I guess a little crazy, but yeah, I guess that's it.
So Sipos is a family guy. I think what we see on this stage at this particular moment, it shows that this guy has been brought up well. If not so, then something in his life has taught him to be upright. Like, he's morally upright. He has one wife, kids, and is like, everything he does is disciplined on his job because he has a family back home. But he's also here, he knows he has a boss. There is too much in this world for you to be very tough on it. So he's that kind of guy. That's why you hardly see no enemy of his. When you come, you see like as if everyone is his friend throughout the show. So that's Sipos.
In She Loves Me, I take on the role of Arpad, who is a 15, 16-year-old boy. It has been so challenging and interesting because, I'm 23 right now. So now going back and being 16, being 15, that has been, there has been a lot that I have had to learn and to incorporate. Many times my direction was, okay, that was good, but now be a 15-year-old. And it has been fun, it has been interesting, and I've been able to, kind of look at young people, some of my nephews, the way they do certain things, and okay, so it has been challenging, but then also interesting, because it's actually, I feel like it's really acting, because if I was acting someone my age, it would have been perhaps easy to tap into emotions because that is me. But then, yeah, I'm 15 years old and it is fun because I just get to be a kid on stage. I think that's something that all actors enjoy, is that, we play pretend, but then also you get to live in someone else's shoes. It has been interesting giving myself to a 15-year-old.